Good morning to you. Righto, let's see what Muji has to teach us this week or today. Here we go. He says, bless everything in existence with your entire being. Let me repeat that. Bless everything in existence with your entire being, and immediately you recognize your inner state of completeness and harmony. What he's saying is that blessing everything in existence with your entire being has an effect on you. It has an effect on how you are being. It changes how you are being. Anthony, good morning. Good to see you, man. Bless everything in existence with your entire being, and immediately you recognize your inner state of completeness and harmony. So even if it's someone you've just had a fight with, even if it's someone you completely disagree with, even if it's someone you really don't like, your blessing them creates wholeness within you. Somebody, good morning. Right, the next one from Muji, which says very much the same thing. If you could look inside the heart of any and every single human being, you would fall in love with them completely. Take a moment to take it in. If you could look inside the heart of any and every single human being, you would fall in love with them completely. And he's saying every single human being, doesn't matter what you think of this person, doesn't matter what this person has done, if you could really see into their heart, you would fall in love with them. If you see the inside as it really is and not as your mind projects it to be, you would be so purely in love with the whole thing. Charlene, good morning, and Ilza, good morning. This certainly doesn't mean that we should ever put up with anyone's abuse. It's not what the message is here. But it is a realization that when we look at the people around us, there's a realizing that people tend to react and act from their wounding. People tend to act from their wounds, which doesn't make them a bad person, but it means they're acting and reacting in pain. Again, we don't need to put up with anyone's abuse. We can put distance between ourselves and someone else. But even when we create distance and say, I'll stay away from this person, we could still love from a distance. We could still understand that we might not understand what a person goes through, but we understand that people mostly and most often act from their wounds. There's hurt there, there's pain there, and while I'll distance myself, not being cut by this person every day, I can love from a distance. If you could look inside the heart of any and every single human being, you would fall in love with them completely. I love those words. Right, last one before we get started. Some beings will walk with you for the duration of this bodily existence, up to the very end. Hey Estelle, good morning. Some will come with bright promises, bright lights, but they fade quickly. Others come, they don't look like they'll go very far, but they are marathon runners. They're with you all the time. You cannot determine this. Somehow in the flow of your own unique river, you will see that everything is as it should be. Some will walk with you for a short while, and some will walk with you for the whole duration. I love his words. You cannot determine this. But somehow in the flow of your unique river, you will see that everything is as it should be. Love the words, I think it's so beautiful. So, if you're good at guessing, which I'm not, you might guess that our meditation today is TONGLEN. It is a very deliberate attempt at looking at the humans around us and blessing them, whether we like them or not, whether they've hurt us or not, whether we know them or not. Purely knowing that us blessing them might have an effect on them. It might actually help. but certainly it helps us. It has a huge effect on our own body and our own mind by blessing everybody. So if you're ready, let's slip into Tonglen today. You can close your eyes and we'll slip away together. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. A deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue with the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you breathe in, make yourself a little bit taller. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine and feel the top of your head move a bit closer to the ceiling. And the point is that when you exhale, you can drop down just a little bit into the space you've just created. With every exhale, collapse. Collapse and soften. As you exhale, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. And for this first phase of the meditation, softening is the point. While I'll talk you through this, the only thing that you need to do is breathe and soften more deeply with every long, slow exhale. I want you to imagine that we are all green leaves on one tree together. And And just like we are all full body breathing together right now, you are reminded that leaves also breathe. And together on this tree, all of us being green leaves are also breathing together, in and out. And then a reminder of what it is that the trees do for us. The leaves breathe in what we think of as harmful to us, what we think of as bad or poisonous to us. The green leaves inhale carbon dioxide, and within them, their chemistry is magical, because they're able to transmute and alchemize what we think of as bad. And then they exhale for us oxygen. They exhale for us what is good. Imagine for a moment that us together on this tree, we can also inhale the darkness, the things people struggle with, their pain and their suffering. And as we breathe it in, our chemistry is magical too, because we can exhale for them love and light. Just imagine you could see the space around people brighten up, become more lighter because of your blessing. We'll do the last few big breaths together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. In big half circles to the left and also to the right. And as you stretch out, I want to remind you, because I haven't done this for a while, when you feel a big yawn coming on, please go with it. A yawn is a beautiful, very deep body release. Allow the yawn to happen. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big circles, nice and slow. Another deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. breath in. And as you release, you can stretch, move, adjust any part of your body that still feels like it needs a bit of help settling down. From this beautiful space of presence, we can turn inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. The longest, slowest exhale you can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Become aware of at least some of the muscles in your body, and become aware of how they soften. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. You'll feel your shoulders slowly falling. You'll feel your body slowly softening. And you could possibly feel how you are slowly slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your body dissolving. And feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to follow. As you breathe in, really feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Become aware of what it feels like as the air touches the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And then as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. You are spending a few moments holding you inside of you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by the longest, slowest exhale every time. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, imagine wrapping your arms around you and just holding you for a while. Take your next big breath. We're starting our journey of Tonglen with the people closest to us. I'd like you to bring into your mind the people you share a home with, or perhaps the people you used to share a home with. See them together in a group in your mind, and see if anyone stands out for you. So you could do this practice for one person because they stand out for you, and maybe you know what they're dealing with right now. Or you could just do it with the whole group. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, just imagine that you could inhale all their dark clouds, all of their pain, their suffering, what they're dealing with. Imagine seeing how you breathe in that dark cloud around them all the way into your belly. As you hold it in your belly for a little while, it's like you have a little furnace inside. It warms up. It burns up all of this dark cloudiness. And what you're left with inside of you is only bright light. Love and light that you can exhale and see yourself breathing white light into their space. See how their space, the space around them, turns from dark clouds to bright light. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle just a little bit bigger. Add to the circle more of your family. Uncles, aunts, grandparents, cousins, nieces, nephews. Seeing this whole group of people together. Does anyone stand out for you? Is there anyone particularly that you know what they're busy struggling with? Or would you like to do it for the whole group together? With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale their dark clouds, hold it in your belly for a while, turn it into light, and breathe light into their space. Take your next big breath. And make the circle a little bit bigger. Bring into your circle acquaintances, friends, colleagues, friends of your friends and friends of your family members, teachers of your kids at school, friends of your kids. It's a big group. Does anyone in that group stand out for you? Is there anyone that comes to mind who you know what they're dealing with or have an idea? So either for one or for the group, as you take your next big breath, inhale their dark clouds, hold it in your belly for a little while, feel it warm up and transmute. And exhale for them, love and light into their space. Take your next big breath. We're making the circle even bigger. Those people you often brush shoulders with but don't know. Sometimes they are faces without names. We see people around us and their bubbles in traffic, sitting side by side in the traffic lights with humans we don't know. We might see cashiers and security guards and petrol pump attendants on a regular basis but not know them. For these anonymous people in our lives, as you take your next big breath, breathe in their dark clouds and exhale for them light. Take your next big breath. And let's bring it all the way in again. For this beautiful circle, there are people you might know, people you might not know, faces you've seen, names you've read. A beautiful group of humans always showing up with their hearts wide open. Maybe you know what someone specifically is dealing with, or perhaps just for a whole circle together. With your next big breath, breathe in their possible dark clouds, and breathe out for this beautiful circle, love and light. Take your next big breath. We have the last few big breaths of this phase to do together. Slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness in. Bring softness into every part of your body. One more. more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. I'd love for you to sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. And we'll finish up with Muji's words again. You can see the picture of the people you've blessed as you listen. Bless everything and everyone in existence with your entire being, and immediately you recognize your inner state of completeness and harmony. In order to bless everything and everyone, your heart needs to be wide open. And the side effect of that is your own wholeness. If you could look inside the heart of any and every single human, you would fall in love with them completely. If you see the inside as it really is and not as your mind projects it to be, you would be so purely in love with the whole thing. There's a minute or so left. I'll leave you to your own silence and check in with you at the end of this phase. Please remember, even with those people that you have decided to create distance from, those people you don't want in your space, try and actually, really love them from a distance. You have the right to protect yourself and not share space with them. But if you're able to actually love them from a distance, you'll be blessed with your own wholeness. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and you're invited to do the same. Let's take a deep breath in you for this reminder to love even the people I have decided to keep at a distance. Deep breath in. Thank you for learning that in order to bless each and every living being, I need to have a really open heart. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for realizing the benefit to me when my heart is this open. I am blessed by my own wholeness then. Take a deep breath in. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for being in our circle and contributing to the love and light in this space. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Hey Nella, good morning. It's good to see you there. Thank you for being willing to live with your own heart wide open. It takes some doing to get to the point where you firmly decide this heart is never closing again, it stays open. And I'm allowing it to feel what it feels. Thank you, Estelle, Ilza, somebody. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. And I'll see you again soon. Ciao, ciao.